Beautiful namaste, yogis. Here we are on the grassy knoll. I'm gonna call this video equipment check. It's been a while since I've been filming. I have to sort of continually check my equipment while we're doing our practice this morning, but isn't yoga just like that? We just check our equipment. As the yogis like to say, it is here to help clear the tight spots, and the only way that we're able to do that diligently and wisely is if we see ourselves clearly, what the yogis call swadhyaya, self-study. This practice will be on the ground, mainly, deep into the inner thighs, outer hips, and into our hearts. Lots of love, let's begin. I'm gonna make my way to the mat. Equipment check, we're good. We're good. All right, yogis, let's start with tabletop position. I'm gonna place my equipment here just so I can keep an eye on it. You place your equipment as you will, with hands just underneath the shoulders, and spread the fingers nice and wide and feel the earth underneath your palms. The knees are underneath the hips, the shins are straight back. Point your toes and then drop the feet back down to get the front tops of the feet and the ankles and the shins. And then let your gaze lift up to the beautiful sky. The tailbone lifts up and the belly drops. What affectionately is called a cow pose. And then exhale, lead with the tailbone, drop the tailbone, lift the belly, drop the head, and come into cat pose. Inhale. A little bit of cow. Exhale, a little bit of cat. Just continue like that, a handful of rounds. It's getting into that central channel, the spine, the energetic spine, the central channel that runs from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head. And at PS gets the physical spine, right? The energetic body, the physical body, both are equipment that we use on a regular basis. Yes, it's getting a little bit more room there, and then come home, right home to center. Extend out through the right leg. A little to and fro on the toes just to get into the backs of the knees and into the hamstrings. And then come forward where you feel your hands and feel the heart lengthen forward and the crown of the head lengthen forward, and a little bit of navel to the spine, tailbone back, and then lift the back leg up. Nice and strong. And then reach the left arm forward for a balance challenge here. Further balancing by inhaling long and exhaling knee to elbow round. Little cat-cow with extension. Inhale, let it lengthen. Exhale, let it round. We're gonna do 3 of these. Inhale, let it lengthen. Exhale, let it round. Let it happen. Inhale, let it lengthen. Nice and strong, left hand down, right leg over to the right. Lift and spread the toes, drop them back down. Outer edge of the foot plants. Tuck the left toes under. Drop the hips back a little bit and forward a little bit. Easing into that right inner thigh. Easing into the sole of the left foot. Getting into the hips. A little bit of wrist action here, you'll notice. And just a swaying of the central channel, forward and back. Good. All right, come home to center. Root down through your legs. Hands onto the hips and lift the heart up. Slide the right hand down the right leg. Inhale the left arm up and over your head for a beautiful side stretch here. And feel this all the way from the left knee into the ribs, into the left shoulder, out to the left fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, come home to center. Flex the left hand. Come down onto the left. Reach the right arm up. Reach the right leg up. stay here in balance, or bend the right knee, bring the right hand to catch a hold of the right foot, kick the foot into the hand, arch the spine here with a little bit of a cow pose. Breathe in, breathe out, opening the front of the right thigh and front of the right shoulder. Yeah, our body parts. Okay, gracefully, we will lengthen the right leg and right arm. Gracefully, we'll make our way back up. Drop the hands back down, untuck the left toes, reach the right leg up, and then bring the right leg all the way over to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. We'll floss that a little bit as you bring the gaze forward, lift the right leg up, bring it over to the right side. 3 times. Lift, reach back behind you, and gaze. Send the gaze forward, lift, reach it over to the right. And once more, lift, reach, and side bend here. Breathing in, breathing out. Now the exit is to bring your head forward again, and then tuck the right knee behind the left, widen your feet, and then begin to walk the hands back, seating eventually, maybe, between your feet in a pose called Gomukhasana, where the knees are stacked, the feet are wider. Snuggle on in to wherever you are. It's a big, big, big stretch into the knees and the outer hips. If you're all the way seated down, reach the arms out wide. We're gonna do a mix and match here. Reach the right arm over the left. Give yourself a big hug, maybe catch a hold of the shoulder blades on the back. A little sway to and fro. Rumored to be excellent for the nervous system. And then you may stay just right here, or you may lift the elbows right in line with the shoulders and continue the journey in the arms by bringing the forearms around, and maybe the palms find each other. You might lift the fingertips up to the sky and breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, drop it down. 3 of these to help floss the shoulders, back body. Nice stretch into the back arm. Back body as you keep the heart lifted, the neck long, crown of the head lifted, sit bones and feet planted on the earth. Great. Back to center, reach out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, little cactus arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let's float all that forward and stretch out through the right leg. Give it a little sway. Stretch out through the left leg, coming to full plank pose, and then press through the hands. Lift the tailbone up. Press through the arms, press, 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 downward facing dog. Exhale the heels down towards the earth for a big, full body stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hived in the toes, drop down onto the knees. Walk your hands underneath the shoulder, like, find that building code for the equipment. Back home to center, breathe in and breathe out. Good. Left leg back, and just sway a little back and forth. Right. Super nice for the joints, this little rocking. Also good for the nervous system. And then let's set the pose. Come forward into the hands and feel the hands planted on the earth. So really feel your fingertips, feel the base of the knuckles, feel that second knuckle, like get firmly rooted there, and then lift the left leg up. Feel that nice long line. Rooted down through the right shin, out through the left heel, forward with the crown of the head. The heart is lifted, the belly is lifted. The belly sort of lifts up between the rib cage even. And then let the right arm reach forward. Thumb to the sky, finger forward. Little pinky finger forward. Inhale here. 3 of them. Exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale and reach. Exhale, knee and elbow touch and reach. Inhale, knee and elbow touch. Let a happen. And reach it out long. You might try that bending of the left knee and reaching back with the left arm. The hand said to be the motor organ of the heart. The foot, the motor organ of the will, connecting the will to finding a little bit more room in the heart. A little bit more room for yourself. Just checking the equipment for tight spots. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Gracefully back to center. Quietly, hand down, left leg out to the left. I'm gonna remove my shoes. And then feel grounded down through the legs, right? So you're grounded and open to the heart as you lift the heart up to the sky, hands onto the hips. Big, solid exhale. Take a moment here and enjoy the view. The view of you. Slide the hand down the left leg, right arm reaches up to the right. Now we're finding a big side bend on that right side as you root down to that right leg. And it's a lifting, an extension, and then a little lean. And then don't get stuck on this lower side. Get a nice opening in that lower side too as the fingers maybe creep down below the knee, maybe. Big breath. Maybe gazing up to the sky, breathe into where you feel it. Notice what it feels like to be you in this pose today. Great. Back to center. Flex, preparing the equipment of your right hand to bring it on down and plant onto the earth. Left arm reaches up to the sky, left arm reaches up and over the head. You may lift up that left leg. You may bend the left knee, reaching back, catching a hold, finding a big arc of the spine here. Opening the heart, deepening the breath, enjoying the yoga, the connection to you. Right? Grateful for the equipment, yes? Grateful we can be doing this. Stretch up, come all the way back up. Drop the hands down, tuck the right toes under, hips back towards the heel, finding that stretch in the inner thighs. Couple rounds here. Should feel quite nice. Sometimes it feels nice to bring that hand forward. We didn't do this on the other side, and come all the way down to a sort of a modified cobra. You do you. As you're ready, you'll come right home to center. Let's get the Gomukhasana legs, cow face legs. Left knee goes behind the right. You widen your feet. This might be plenty. It's awkward enough to be sure. You might walk the hands back any amount, any amount. I'm gonna come all the way down to sit in between my feet. Little flex of my feet. Little lift of the corners of my mouth. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let's do it. Beautiful, open-hearted. Goalpost arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands halfway, and then left arm over, under the right. Right? Give yourself a big hug. Maybe catching the shoulder blades, maybe doing a little side to side here. A little twist. Stay here with this big, beautiful, the legs are hugging in and the arms are hugging in. And your breath is flowing with gratitude and wisdom. Krishnamurti has said that observation without judgment is the highest form of intelligence. Just observe. Best you can without judgment. Stay here or make sure the elbows are lifted up, shoulder width apart, and continue the journey, wrapping the forearms. Hands find each other. Inhale, lift the fingertips, lift the gaze. A few breaths here, opening the back of the shoulders and the back body a lot. Heart is lifted, gaze is lifted. Even the throat gets a nice opening here. Breathe in, round down through the hips, down through the feet. Breathe out. And a little flossing always feels nice. So you lift and lower those elbows, lowering and maybe rounding a little bit, lifting and extending the fingertips up. Come home to center. Let's reach the arms out again. Let's reach the arms up. The exit of the pose is to roll forward, lengthen the left leg back, stretch the right leg back, finding this plank pose, and then lower yourself all the way down onto the earth. Hands, replace them, side body, roll the shoulders back and down, draw the elbows in, reach out through the legs and ground out through the feet. Inhale, open the heart. Shalabhasana. Exhale and you lower. Widen the hands up into the fingertips so even the hands will get some work here. Roll the shoulders back and down, ground down through the legs. Inhale, let the heart lift. And we'll twist right shoulder to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. And back to center. Left shoulder comes down, gazing over the right shoulder. And back to center, we'll find ourselves home down onto the ground. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, come back up to all fours. Round a little bit, wobble a little side to side. And then cross your feet. Come all the way back down. We'll find our way home to a seated position. Come as you are, snuggling back in. Let the hands find their way home to the heart. And this gesture of namaste, which is grounded in love and gratitude. Sending you love and gratitude and aloha. And namaste.